some guy that I was watching on TV and was my idol now is my friend and my roommate. So that's super beautiful.
And what do you tell Felipe about this young man who's doing so well for your team?
As he said, he's my roommate.
As fairy tale journeys in sports go, few can rival that of Asha Shobhana, India's oldest debutant in women's international cricket, who finished with figures of 2 for 18 in 3 overs. What a day, what a night, Asha. Talk us through the nerves, the excitement, every bit of feeling that you felt today.
Thank you, Anisha.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of this India Women's 2024 tour of Bangladesh. And I'm joined by, to my left, Mr. Chandar Shekhar, Assistant High Commissioner of India in Sylhet. I would now like to call on stage the losing captain, Nigar Sultana Jyoti, for a brief chat, please. Nigar, commiserations on that defeat. What would you put down this loss to?
I think we better dwell in the power play.
Time now to call the winning captain, Harmanpreet Kaur. Harmanpreet, what did you make of that win? A little bit of nerves in the closing overs, you felt?
Yeah, I think Smriti and Shefali was batting really well.
It's likely that you will play a number of your round games during the T20 World Cup in Sylhet. But what are the big takeaways in terms of navigating the Bangladeshi conditions that you would want to implement come the World Tournament in September, October? If, like myself, you too have been looking forward to kicking off your week, watching some T20I cricket between Bangladesh women and India, I come bearing a mixed bag of news. That's largely because over the past 16 hours, for the major part of it, it has rained here in Sylhet. But the good news is there is no rainfall right now and we are just a few minutes away from the start of play. And I'm joined by Syed Sami for the 4th T20I and he will talk us through the specifics of pitch number 6, the same surface that was used for the 3rd T20I. Over to you, Sami.
Well, Anusha, thank you very much.
Australia sure do have the series in the bag and most likely 2 more points from this International Cricket Council Women's Championship Series. Remember, they're atop the ICC Women's Championship leaderboard and the first 5 teams on that chart, along with hosts India, will qualify directly for the 2025 Women's ODI World Cup. With some hitting like that from Richa Ghosh, they can surely get to that score and well past it, muscled it over the fielder at long off, is trying to inject some acceleration and urgency to India's scoring rate here at the death. Shuffled across the off stump, has skied it, and another catch it will be for Fahima Khatun. Pooja Vastakar becomes the second victim. Looked a little awkward with that position of hers, settled underneath that skier nicely at long on. Did Fahima Khatun. Second catch for the senior most player in the Bangladeshi side in that same position in the over.
And Shriti Mandana is bowled there.
Wicket of the India opener, a big lunge forward, and she had to lose her stumps. It tickled the leg stump of Mandana's. She would be disappointed. Hema, it's been quite the comeback for you into the international side. Talk us through this reinvented Dayalan Hemalata that we are seeing on the international stage. This is definitely a first in my career. Never have I interviewed cricketers with bangles around their wrists. But here is a first happening right at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Dhaka, Mirpur. Alisa, I'll start off with you. If we roll back time a little, back in 2014, exactly 10 years ago, you were here for the T20 World Cup. Can you jog your mind back and talk us through those memories of young Alisa Healy visiting Bangladesh for the first time?
Well, I remember having my 24th birthday in Bangladesh last time in Sylhet, and I had my 34th birthday here in Dhaka this year. So it's 10 years apart.
It's been an emphatic win for the visiting side led by Harmanpreet Kaur as they take the lead in this 5 T20I series. And the pick of the bowlers from their ranks was none other than their swing queen, Renuka Singh, taking a 3-4. रेणुका, हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे पर मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करने की कोशिश करूंगी. पहले ये बताइए कि 3 विकेट्स मिलना सीरीज़ के पहले मैच में कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि
और बांग्लादेश में T20 वर्ल्ड कप होगा सितंबर अक्टूबर में. ये जो शुरुआत मिली है आपको और आपके टीममेट्स को, उसके बारे में क्या बताना चाहेंगे? क्योंकि इंडिया का सीनियर वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप कैबिनेट अभी भी खाली है. आप वर्ल्ड कप ज़रूर जीतना चाहेंगे शायद.
डेफिनेटली जीतना चाहिए.
As both teams and this nation at large gears up for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup in September, October, it's time to set the ball rolling in the 20-over format. I have alongside me the two captains, Nigar Sultana Jyoti, the Bangladesh skipper, and Alisa Healy, the captain of Australia, alongside match referee Akhtar Ahmed. And if I may request Nigar to do the honours and give the coin a nice little flick. What's the makeup of your starting 11 looking like for today?
We have few changes.
Speaking of pitch and conditions, this is pitch number 9, where the second ODI was played. What are you expecting from the surface today?
We'll have to wait and see. I think it's a lot drier than what we saw it last time. It actually played pretty well in that second ODI, so we'll just adapt as we go. Obviously, we get to bowl first on it and going to get a really good look at conditions before we have to bat.
বাংলাদেশ মহিলা ক্রিকেট দলের তারকা আজকের দ্বিতীয় টি20 এর ফারিহা তৃষ্ণা আমার সাথে আছেন। 4 উইকেটস নিয়েছেন, হ্যাটট্রিক নিয়েছেন তার মধ্যে। কতটা খুশি আপনি এই যে হ্যাটট্রিক নিতে পারলেন অস্ট্রেলিয়ার বিরুদ্ধে?
আজকে আমি অনেকটা খুশি যে অস্ট্রেলিয়ার বিপক্ষে হ্যাটট্রিক হয়েছে, এটা খুব বড় একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আমার জন্য।
And as one Victorian makes her way out, I will have to call upon another fellow Victorian of Tyler's to collect the BCB Player of the Series award, and it has to be Sophie Molyneux. Gets a loud applause from her teammates for her 6 wickets in 3 innings. Her frugal 12 overs bowled at an economy of just 4.16. Sophie, congratulations. It's been quite the comeback for you to the international mix since that home series against South Africa, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been good fun. I'm enjoying being back around the squad and playing cricket again. And yeah, it's come over here in different conditions. I think we learned a lot way and good cricket played.
And you seem to have taken a liking to pitch number 9. That's why you made your comeback into the ODI side. And in the first match of this T20I series, you took a 3-wicket haul, 1 wicket today as well. What do you make of the conditions in Bangladesh?
They're different to what we play on at home, and that was to be expected. And it was just great to be able to get over here and keep learning every game and playing in these conditions. And hopefully we can take this experience and put it in our pockets for later on in the year.
When you were going through that injury layoff leading into this year, who are the people and the organizations who made sure that Sophie Molyneux was in high spirits?
There's plenty of people there that have been there along the way, and including Tay and teammates and good mates as well. And Cricket Victoria were a big help, and CA, and then there's a lot of people that were there to support. But it is nice to be back.
What are your big dreams regarding the year 2024? You won a title with the Royal Challengers Bangalore across the border last month, and in about 5 months' time, do you fancy lifting another trophy for Australia?
That'd be nice, but just stay on the park, I think. That's probably the first point of call.
All the very best for that, and congratulations once again on this stellar performance on the tour of Bangladesh. Sophie Molyneux, ladies and gentlemen, who's been adjudged the player of the series. Alisa, it's been quite a few days of us having a lot of conversations, it seems. No complaints? Do you have any regarding this tour of Bangladesh?
No complaints at all. I think it's been a really worthwhile tour for us. The hospitality, everything that's been around here in Bangladesh has been top quality. So thank you very much for hosting us over here. We've had a great time, and I think our group's learned a lot out of it, which is most important.
The margins of victory have been staggering. 10 wickets, 58 runs, 77 runs. What do you make of that in specific?
I think we're doing a lot of things right, and I think we're adapting really well, which is what we speak about a lot, whether it's with bat or ball. We want to adapt to conditions really quickly, and I think we were able to do that, which I'm really proud of, and I think everyone in the 14 girls in this squad are taking something home that they can work on when we come back here in September. So it's been hugely worthwhile for us.
It's likely that you will play a number of your round games during the T20 World Cup in Sylhet, but what are the big takeaways in terms of navigating the Bangladeshi conditions that you would want to implement come the World Tournament in September, October?
I mean, there's multiple. I could list them all off, but I think it's just really nailing our style of play and exactly what we want to do, and you know, everything else around it will take care of itself. So we've got a great break now. Our group's looking forward to going home and having a little bit of time off, and a great opportunity to refresh and actually get ourselves right for the back end of the year, which is a huge summer for us. So I'm really excited for that opportunity.
Some of these Bangladeshi players were quite terrific against you, both with bat and ball. Any notable performances that you would want to mention from the opposition camp?
Oh, I mean, I feel a bit sad that I was inside padding up when Trishna got a hat-trick, so I missed that one. But, look, I think they're an outstanding team, and they're going to be a real threat come the World Cup in their home conditions. I mean, they're well suited to this and this format in particular, so I'm looking forward to seeing them hopefully knocking off England or one of those top sides.
Final one, as far as the 9 opposition teams in the World Cup are concerned, what would your message to the rest of the world be?
You can do whatever you'd like. Prepare as much as you like against us, but we've got a few little different plans up our sleeves, and we'll throw something different at you.
Do take note of that, rest of the world. That's it from the third and final T20I and the last match of this tour. Thank you for keeping us company. Hope you enjoyed the coverage, and do make sure to join us again later this month when India come over to play a 5 T20I series against hosts Bangladesh starting April the 28th. Until then, goodbye and take care.